right, Indianola. Welcome to Urbandale Marching Invitational 2019. My name's Baughman. I'm on the field with you in the area of marching and maneuvering execution. This is the 2019 Urbandale Marching Invitational, and we are ready to light it up. Here we go.
Is your band ready?
All right, here we go.
Right, an Indianola marching band, you may take the field in competition.
Okay, we're on the side one, about 20-yard line side one. Watching this form develop. We're coming out of a protest scene into more of a musicianship posture. Bringing it back up to the front. Some tempo in the lower body. Yeah. Good job handling that upper tempo extreme. Yeah. That's pretty good. Coming out of a non-tempo into the tempo. Demand noted. Now let's work on keeping that alignment and definition as we go through there. Recover color guard all the way through. Okay, be sure, trombones, that you don't get your upper body behind your hips. Make sure your hips are underneath your shoulders all the time. Yeah, watching this mesh happen there. Well performed. Okay. A little bit of a dimple here in our curvilinear form over here on side one, about the 35-yard line. Good. As you release that form there, flutes, make sure you don't rush that first step size getting into that transition. Let that develop naturally. All right, color guard, keep those shoulders oriented to the front. To help the plane of the pull if you keep the shoulders oriented. All right, watching for that cover down before we slide that across. Notice your upper body there, sousaphones. If you can pull that trailing shoulder back, it's going to make you stronger. Make that shoulder stronger across the front. Yeah, and that transition, make sure we get real high up on the toes. The change of step size, we need to change step size right on the first beat of that transition. We're still working on recovering that cover down dress. All right, 2 steps off, in between. Yeah. All right, freeform in the upper body. Yeah. Cool. Good energy coming off the field. Coming in and out of that costume change there, color guard. I think we can be a lot more. There's a performance level there. I think we can achieve. It's almost like there's blank beats as we're waiting for our turn there, and just make sure that you're performing all the way through, so there's no spot where you're not on stage, right? Yeah, nice roll step here, clarinets on side one. Good change of direction. Keep pulling those shoulders back and orient to the front sideline. Yeah, that retardato is tricky. Nice job. There's a lot of upper body differences of angles to do there. Yeah, time that release, color guard, so we can get the rotation all together. Yeah, we get a little tight there in that form development here, trombones, and then we have side-to-side dress issues. Yeah, be sure as we slide across the field, mellophones over here, side one, that we're really shifting our hips, so we're taking a back step and not shuffling side to side. We're gonna bring those instruments up nice and strong together. I feel like the upper body carriage in the trombones could be stronger, bringing those shoulders up, or not the shoulders so much as the chins, bring the instrument up. Yeah, pull the trailing shoulder back. Saxophones, you got to really work to open up that left hip as you slide, so we can identify the form, and then it hits right there. But I really want to see it identify more. Yeah, that's cool. Opening up across the form. Well done. There's something more there, right there. Last 8 counts. Can we bring the horns up and into the box? I feel like there's something more there to do with our upper body as the color guard's finishing that phrase, which they did very well. Yeah, good release of the hold. Nice back step here, clarinets. Stay with that tempo and the direction change. Make sure you don't let down on your energy in the direction change. Now, trombones, make sure you don't get into like a squat. There's some of us are kind of in like a squat posture. Make sure that when your heel hits the ground, your knee is straight. There's a little bit of timing fuzz because of that style difference on the back step. And let that develop. There you go. Yeah, in that trombone section there, where there's a junction between the performers going back step to front step in that last phrase, we're not clean in our side-to-side dress. We may want to look at that, see if we can all back step it. It may be easier, and it's going to make you look cleaner. Yeah, same thing in this form too. If you look at like the back third of that form is back steps, and the front third is front steps, and we don't quite get back when we rotate those as those lines push and then pull back. Good unison work here. Everybody's interpreting that same way. One thing that's not really the same is how far our legs step out. I think we got to make sure we step out our legs at least shoulder width to really get all the angle credit for that. Yeah, as we push that block together, let's make sure we have cover down all the way through. All right, Indianola, thanks for a very energetic performance. Thanks for all the work you've done in preparing that. There's some good things happening out there, band. There's some good timing things happening out there. There's some good energy things happening out there. Some of the style and carriage things are a little inconsistent from performer to performer and section to section. And then there's also some alignment and dress things that if we watch those forms develop and make sure we take an even step size from picture to picture, we can clear those up so that we see not only the forms hit, but we see how that transition's really written to develop. And, my feeling is that we've got kind of our eyes on where that dot is, but how we get from point A to point B is a little bit secondary in our thought. And if we think about that transition more, make sure we're doing that evenly through time with good upper body orientation and equipment carriage, I think that we're really going to get that a lot more credit for that upstairs. Hope those comments help you as you complete your season, and best of luck to you. Thanks for your performance.